A 911 call reveals more about an apparent murder-suicide in Henderson County.
The bodies of Robert Carl Anderson and Paula Molinas were discovered this morning in their home off Girton Highway in Batcave.
News 13's Megan Shearing has our top story tonight. Megan, friends of the couple made the call to authorities, right?
That's right, Larry. They hadn't heard from them in a few days, so they began to worry. The friends went to the two's house, and that's when they found Anderson dead in his bed.
For days, this house on Girton Highway sat quiet. But Monday, it was the scene of a disturbing crime.
You've got family members involved that is just a very tragic situation for them and the community as well.
The call to 911 came in just before 10:30 a.m.
We hadn't heard from our buddy in a few days, and we went down here and went in his house, and he's laying in the bed dead, and evidently been dead for a good while.
Friends of Robert Carl Anderson and Paula Molinas went to the house to check on them. No one had heard from the two in almost a week.
Tell me exactly what you found, why it looks like he's dead.
We just opened the door, the back door, and his bedroom's right there, and you can see him laying there, and he's swelled up, and we were looking at it. It smells horrible, and we just shut the door immediately.
What they discovered was tragic. Detectives say the couple had been shot to death. A preliminary investigation shows it was an apparent murder-suicide.
He told us that if we ever noticed the newspaper stacking up in his newspaper box, to call somebody or to check it, to stop and check in on it.
Who shot who is still unknown. Neighbors, though, say Anderson had been having a tough time recently. A few months ago, he was in a work-related accident. His injuries were so bad he had to be bedridden. Some fear he was suffering from depression.
I knew he was getting there because he couldn't work. He didn't have an income coming in. And, you know, the medical bill is just piling up. And if you can't collect any sort of unemployment or medical assistance, you're kind of stuck on your own.
But no one ever expected things would have a deadly ending.
Now, detectives say the bodies had been in the home for about 5 days. They will be sent to the medical examiner's office. An autopsy will provide an exact cause of death. Larry.